Before I start this video, look how good I look, bro. Just look how good I look. Check out the new fit. Check out the new outfit, bro. Because you know I got that good old Christmas Roblox, you feel me? Good old Christmas Roblox. But after saying that, as y'all some know, I am the president of Playing Crazy. Like I said, as y'all some know. And I know you can see this big red button in front of me. And if you're wondering, hey, what does that big red button do? Guess. Just guess real quick. I want you to guess. It will send up a big old missile to your front door. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't, I guess you wanna just go boom. I guess you do. Now I have had some questions of, hey RPG, as a president, what are you spending your money on?
Cap.
And well, today I'm gonna show you that. Spending real big money. And if you're asking exactly how much I spend on this new item, I got y'all. Hold on real quick. I exactly spend 121,355,485,648.89. So make sure you like this video because my pockets are broke after this. My pockets are really broke after this. Plus I spent hours building it myself. So let's go. Finally done. Now before I say anything, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. I forgot to say that. Hope y'all enjoyed it. This video will probably come out a day after, but it's still valid. It's still valid. But bro, this ship is finally done. So good, bro. Like this ship could do anything. It's basically my channel HQ, so I'll just be hanging in this ship all the time. Like it's really cool. And I guess that's it. I'm gonna show you the ship real quick. As you can see, we are now outside of the ship and we are now about to go inside, and I will show you the inside and outside. First I'm gonna show you the bottom and the outside. And as you can see, this thing is pretty big. Like I'll show you zooming out. If I zoom out, it looks small when you zoom out, but when you zoom in it looks bigger. That's because I guess when you I'm not a scientist, I don't know. But as you can see at the front, we have a little guard thing. This is to push aside like rocks in space or just for design, things like that. Has like 2 purposes, maybe 3. It also can grab stuff. And at the front right under that is a gear. This gear is pretty strong, so if you're like falling from the sky and you hit the ground, it'll like be able to withstand some stuff. And as you can see right above that is another gear room. I'll get to that later. That's probably the last room I'm gonna show because it's literally at the bottom of the ship. And right behind that is a cannon. Now if you don't know, this ship is supposed to be a 890 jump from one of my favorite games. It's called a Star Citizen, and then it's supposed to be a space yacht. And then my channel IQ, that means like just where I'm gonna be at all the time. I think I said it in the intro, but yeah, this thing one shots in the game and it's like pretty big in the game though. It's pretty cool. I'll show you a picture of the 890 jump right now, and let's just go to the back. Right behind that we have 2 gunners. And then right behind that we also have 2 gears that hold up the ship. And if anything lands here that's not supposed to be there, they also can just shoot them right there. So it's pretty smart. And at the back of the ship, as you can see, we have the little thrust area, you could say. But if we could walk under the ship, as you can see, it's ginormous. It's really big. And if I walk in first person, it's just ginormous. Alright, now I'll be going inside the ship and show you the hangar. Like, the hangar is pretty big and cool, but and it looks kind of like the original. I'll show you a difference between the original and the A90 jump. I mean the original and this ship. But yeah, as you'll see that it's basically the same. I just added a bit more details. But yeah, let's go up in the ship right now. As you can see, we going up in a decent speed. Some decent kiss fit right here. As a car, it holds cars. It holds things like cars to planes to anything. It holds anything that can get on this platform. It holds. But as you can see, right when you come up here to the right, you'll see a dog. And to the left of you, you'll see a rocket thruster. Now, this is what powers the ship, basically. This is basically like what powers it. And then inside, it has the fluids. And then if you go in a room right behind it, this is what withstands the power of the thrust. Now, this, when it fires back, it's just like, it makes it rust. That's why it's all rusted. If you go right to the left of that, you'll see another one identical to the first one. And then in front of that is another thruster room, but this one gets a room since it was more size. It's basically the same as the I-90 jump. I will be showing comparisons from the original to my ship throughout the whole time. If you look behind me, you'll see a shield generator. Now, this shield generator is what keeps the ship in condition from enemies. And if you play like spaceship games, you'll know that it's a difference between hull and shield. His shield is what like has an outer level, and then the hull is the actual ship. So once they break through the shield, you're basically done unless you got a real strong hull. This ship in certain areas, it has double armor, so I guess you can say it has a strong hull. Right in front of that is the reactor core, as you can see. Caution all over it, because inside there, if it explodes, it's the heat of the sun. So like this glass will hold, it's almost unbreakable. It will hold the blast of a sun, I guess you could say. And right now it says Reactor Core Online. If we head up the stairs, you'll see to the left of us we have a long hallway. This is basically just to watch over like the hangar bay area, you could say. And right on the other side of this wall is the outside of the ship. If we come around here, you'll see inside here we have a science lab / control room. This is to watch over down there. And this is where security guards are, just in case somebody gets in that's not supposed to be there. In case they get past the gunners. We have a few plants right there. Looks pretty good. And right here we have a garbage can. Now we have garbage cans all over the ship, about 20 to 10 garbage cans, just for you to walk past and throw something in. Here we have the balcony. Pretty cool view. You could just sit here and chill. Pretty cool. I like it. Now we will be going to the next room, and as you can see right when you come in this room, this is the main area. This is where people can chill, people can just go to different floors. This is where all the floors connect. This is where everything comes together. And right behind that is like a very unique plant that just grew over the door. Pretty unique. And then if you look to the left, you'll see room O. And this is where just somebody could stay. This is for overnight stay, not very long stay, like month or a year per se. Like this ship can go for like 100 years without landing. That's what I really like about it in the game. And then this right here is a fish tank. Inside of it is not real fish. It could be a TV or a fish tank. So it's basically just a screen TV that looks realistic. Above that, you can store anything, things like clothes, stuff like that. Right behind that is a bed. Pretty basic. We have an identical room on the other side, but has a little bit more. Here we have a bathroom, trash can, another trash can. Pay attention to how many trash cans that are all over the ship, because it's a lot of them. Then we have a monitor, a little monitor with a chair. It's basically like a hotel, you could say. And then right behind that we have the same bed and lamp. Another painting at the top. This wall comes in, unlike the other one. Now we will be moving to the top floor of the whole ship. And you'll see once we get up here, it's a little lounge area just for people to chill, walk around. This is where all of it intersects, and you can see the bottom from here. And then right here, you see a statue of my old character. If you watched me for a long time, you know that I used to have a different character, and that's what he looked like. So that's how long this ship has basically been planned on. If you look to the left, you'll see a little screen. This ship isn't gonna have that many windows because it's like a maximum security. It's barely, you can barely break in, you can barely break out, and it's like just fully locked down. This ship, you can't get in or out, and if everything is closed, because I can close like all the doors or all the main entrances. Behind that, you'll see another room, but I'll be showing you that room in a minute. I will show you that room maybe last because it's pretty cool. So I'll show you that room later. You can see by the top what it is though. And then on the left, you see like you can go out there and just chill, but mainly that door will be locked, so you won't really get out there unless you ask. Right above this is the main pilot area. You'll see another window to the left and right. You can see a little bit stuff just to see what's going on, just to have a good view. Then right here you'll see another brand of me. Right here you have a globe. Like this is what you see the map on, and it like makes the map in a globe form. And then right above that, or right in front of that, is the control area, main pilot seat, and two gunners. As you can see, the gunners at the bottom of the ship can be controlled by the main pilot area, and you'll see later on that we have another main pilot area. Here you can look out of the ship, and this ship in the chair raises up, but I won't show you with it raising up right now. You can see we have the main control area, and this is where the ship folds. That's why you see the little cracks right there. This is where the ship folds up. If we go back out, we'll come across the middle floor. Yeah, you'll see middle floor. Go in this room and you look up, and right when you come in this room, you'll see 3 paintings. Now this was just to cover up something, but it was pretty cool. I like it. And it sounded like that was at my school, and they put paintings on the roof. And then right in front of that, you'll see a little glass flow water. Basically, like you'll see it at hotels. They have like water just coming from the ceiling, and it goes into a random spot. To the left and right, we have staircases leading to a secret area. People don't really know about this area unless they're high profile. Just a little lounge area for entertainment, and right before you can eat, you can just like set the mood for a good meeting. As you can see, we have a meeting table right over here for private meeting times, and then you can see good views around it, and good views around the ship. Right behind that, you see we have 2 elevators. Now this is for the secret bottom floor. I won't be showing you the secret bottom floor right now, but I will be showing you later, so you'll be coming back in this room. The ship's roof is always at the maximum that the player can be in, so this is the only area also that you can be like in third person, that you can literally see your character. But right now we'll be going to the bottom floor, or not bottom floor, but second to bottom floor. You see we are greeted with the bottom floor. We have 2 chairs just to sit in and talk to your friend maybe, and then we have a little painting there. On the left and right, we have 2 dog paintings just to show you another brand of my, because you know it's the ship HQ, so it's just another branding. As you can see, we have a cool little entrance here, just expands out. And on the left and right, we have 2 escape pods. Now these are the only escape pods that are on the ship, but we have another escape raft. It's a secret escape raft that only high profile people go on, so you have to fight for these escape pods. I'll later on show you the escape pods going out. Right now I'll just go on to the next room. When you walk into the next room, you'll see on the left we have a hot tub area, and on the right we have a jacuzzi. No, we have on the left we have a hot tub area, and on the right we have a little area to get ready for the hot tub. Here are the elevators, the elevator shafts. They're on each floor. If we move forward, you'll see we have a bathroom on the left, and then another get ready for the pool area on the right. If we look forward, you'll see we have a pool area that you can just swim in, chill in. And then in the middle, you'll see that we have the area that shoots down like the, because later on I will make the gunner retractable, and right now it's not retractable, and this is what makes it retractable. Also, I forgot to show you this, but if you're in this room and you look up, it's a beautiful view of whatever star area that you're in or space area that you're in. You have a beautiful view of the sun or night, moon, and this is just the sunroof basically. But where we were before we move into the next room, you'll see that we have a hangar area for ships, planes, cars if they're dropped off right. Anything that can fit in this little area. Just a big little hangar area. Pretty cool. Look up, you have caution, just to keep caution. Right in front of that, you'll see we have a gunner. This is the main gunner basically that just shoots down ships from the front area. On the left, we have another area that just leads to another room. I'll show you the gunner going up and down right now. As you can see, the front gunner, I'll get close now, but you can see the front gunner, it closes and opens, and now it's closed, but I'll show you a closer view. You're now at the front gunner, but as you can see, the front gunner is now closed. It can open, as you can see by the crack in the middle, and it'll open and close because it's like pushers that open and close. I forgot to show you, but on the left and right of the main area, you'll see that we have little chair areas for the captain to come out, just like a cruise ship. You can just look out for any quote-unquote icebergs, but it's really space rocks. Now I will be showing you the basement of the ship. Now this is a hidden area, like I said before, for high profile people. But you know, y'all my high profile people, so guess I can show y'all. We will not be lowering to the bottom of the ship very, very slowly, just for safety reasons. We have now made it to the bottom of the ship, and as you can see, right when you come in to the right, we have a fish tank, a large fish tank, and right above that is the pool area, as we've seen before. And right in front of that is the gear area. Now I said I will show you this room last, but I guess I can show you now. As you can see, when the gear raises up, this is not able to get out. Like, you can't jump down or in. If we come to this hallway, you'll see that we have the two elevators, just in case you want to go back up. On the right, we have another room. I told you we have multiple rooms in the ship, like, that you can find and go in. We have a couch, we have a TV, we have a bed, and it also comes with a bathroom. We have a shower, another window or mirror. We have a bathroom or toilet. Then on the left, we have an identical room. It's exactly the same, just a little bit built different or inverted, you can say. This one has a TV in front of the bed though. If we come out that room, on the right, you'll see a security room. It has plants. Then it has a little water dispenser, just in case the security guard wants some water. But as you can see, we have a big security little computer that watches over the security cams. On the left of the security room, we have a jail cell. Now this just makes sense because the security guards can watch on a jail cell, and this is just a stay jail, like just for overnight or till we land the ship and kick them off the ship. All the way at the end of the hallway, On the other side of this, we have the reactor core, and on the right, we have a med bay. Now, this med bay is for surgeries, anything it basically can treat. This is just for medical reasons, or you can watch TV on it. On the left, we have a battle room. This is a more protected main. This is a more protected main area, basically. So, like, it's basically the main pilot area, but it's more protected for battle reasons. So you won't just get shot easily. But the main area is protected too. You can also control the ship in here. If we head back upstairs, I'll show you the secret room, or the room for me that I didn't show you before. As you can see, we also can come to the second floor. Move over to the top floor area at the back of the ship. This is where it really gets cool. It really gets cool here. On the left and right, this is inspired by the Snoke area. I don't know if y'all watch Star Wars, but in the Snoke ship, he has one of these, and it looks very identical. To the left, we have some lava, and to the right, we have some lava. It also comes with smoke. And then if you look for, we have the throne for me. Now I have guards that also come here, and this seat can spin backwards just in case you want a good view. This, when we are in a good area, you have a really good view of the map. If we're like turned around, it looks very beautiful. I don't know if y'all noticed, but this is the secret raft I was talking about. I don't know if y'all noticed though, but if you look up, as you can see, we have a secret raft. This can be accessible only by like people that's coming from, that's guests basically, and by me. So you can access by this ladder, but I like to access with a jetpack just to come quicker. To show y'all, you can access through this little hole. I will cover that hole later on because it's not realistic. But as you can see on the top, it looks like a thruster of the ship, but it's not a thruster of the ship. It's a escape raft, basically a bigger escape pod. And if you take a look inside, let's take a look inside of it. As you see by the front of this escape raft, it has "Do not panic. We will be safe soon," and it also has space food. Comes with water. Comes with oxygen tanks just in case you're in space. It can go through lava, space, water. It's basically just an all-around survival thing. And at the back we have some fuel. This thing is controllable, but it's not really controllable. It's really just for falling to the earth. And I'll maybe show this coming out. Actually, yeah, I'll show you it coming out. As you can see, it's a disconnector at the front. So if we want to disconnect from the ship, all we have to do is put on the back thrusters, and I'll show you that right now. As you can see, it just lifts off from the ship. It may get stuck sometimes, but you'll soon get out. As you can see, it creates a big hole in the ship, but if you're using this, is a big dangerous problem most likely, so the ship will already have holes in it. We are now out of the ship, so if you need to get away from the ship, miles away, anything, this got you. We could kick on the thrusters, but I like to just cruise like this. Good way to get around. As you can see, you can go in first person and look out the front windows. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Pretty cool. You can see the sunroof before, so you can just look in to see if it's anybody left in the ship. But we will not get out this. Here's the hole before. Now this isn't on the original 890 jump. This is just my own imagination that I used. Now I'll also show you the escape pods. They'll go out. Also just like the escape raft basically, but it goes out a little bit different. Shoots out basically. I'll show you firing out now. It may take a little bit, but soon it'll just punch out. And then you'll see that we land miles away from the ship. This can fit a maximum of 2 people. And it goes out at a certain speed, but it's a good speed. And as you can see, we are already a little far from the ship, so in case the ship blows up or anything is robbing the ship, we'll be far away from it and we will have time to run away. You can now see how far we ended away from the ship, and we're really far now, and it only took like 10 to 30 seconds to get that far. Didn't take that long. So I think that wrap up the ship. I think it's a little bit of stuff that I forgot, but if I did forget something, I'll just make a part 2 on the ship. The ship isn't fully done, but I'll be upgrading it more and more. It was just done enough. So I forgot while recording that, I forgot to show you that this thing has vertical takeoff, vertical landing, and it can fly. I don't know why I forgot that, and plus I forgot that it can go in water too. But yeah, I'll show you that it can go up and down. As you can see, we are now slowly moving up, and we're also slowly moving down. Wait, are we moving down? Also show you that that we can go forward also. So right here, and I will later on be adding hyperspace, hyper jump. I don't know if you know what it is, but and the game is called Quantum Drive, but I call it Hyper Drive because I like Star Wars. But as you can see, we're going forward now, and I didn't want y'all to think it couldn't fly. So I'll also now show you it in the water. Yeah, as you can see, oh, snap. Yeah, as you can see, we are now in the water, sitting perfectly. And it can also be like, it's not a submarine, but it can also dip in the water a little bit. So I'll show you that, but we will have to use a gravity slider for that. If I go full 300 gravity and then go full speed, you dip down in the water. And if I add ballistic blocks to this, it's gonna add a lot of weight to the ship, but it can make it be a submarine. I don't know if I should do that. Maybe I should. But as you can see, we're slowly dipping down the water. It dipped like all the way up to the top, but it won't stay down there for long, and it'll just pop back up. So I guess I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and join my Discord for some more banger videos. And I'm out.